A lot has been said, and the fact is known that female genital mutilation or cutting, also known as FGMC, is one of the most horrifying, harmful practices performed on girls and women in Somaliland, Puntland, and South Central. The FGMC prevalence rate is 98%, making it one of the highest in the world. This has left persistent suffering, including death, by many young girls and women.
She's for FGM. She has the fear pain now because she has more contraction. She's 80 years old. She's immature. The child is not in the bulbs now. Still he's in the uterus. That's why she feels more pain.
Until the current intervention of the joint UNFPA UNICEF FGMC program engagement with the government and other stakeholders, FGMC was still considered to be a religious obligation. This perspective has changed a lot due to continuous community education, advocacy, and policy dialogues at all levels being led by religious leaders and young people. Over 36 community members were mobilized and they have publicly declared FGMC abandonment. The Somali authorities, particularly from Puntland and Somaliland, have demonstrated commitment in ending the practice.
We are supporting that all kinds of female genital mutilation should be eradicated. We're going to continue with that spirit. We hope that by the near future we're going to eradicate FGM.
The FGM should be abandoned because it's not an Islamic requirement. What's the benefit? I don't know any benefit. Just it brings damage palliated to human rights and dignity of the girls and the women. So we should stop that.
February 6th was globally declared as Zero Tolerance of FGMC Commemoration Day. This has become an annual advocacy event both in Somaliland and Puntland through the support from the UNFPA UNICEF FGMC joint program. The trained religious leaders have become champions at central, community, and district level awareness raising activities, reaching about 40,000 community members. These religious and traditional leaders in the region have been actively engaged in educating the public to abandon all forms of FGMC. Most importantly, female circumcisers have abandoned FGMC practices. I regret that I circumcised many girls and caused them health problems because I was ignorant, but now I know better and I have stopped completely. I have burnt all my equipment in front of you because I want to set an example to other women who do what I did, and I advise all of them to stop FGMC. I used to circumcise girls as a source of income to support my family, but now that I am aware that FGMC is a harmful practice, I have now completely stopped circumcising. I have also educated 5 more women circumcisers to stop performing FGMC. I am very thankful for the ministry for the support it provided me to have alternative income opportunities. I want to tell all the people that circumcising our girls is bad for their health and we should stop this harmful practice totally. The other changes that took place in these regions are at the policy level. Over 500 prominent sheikhs, traditional leaders, and Islamic scholars came up with messages based on the legacy of Islam on the zero tolerance of FGMC practice, clarifying the interpretation of the Holy Quran.
I want to tell the people of Puntland that Islamic religion does not bring any harm. The Hadith and the Sunnah say no one should be harmed by others.
It's a verse of the Holy Quran, and it says the human person is dignified, therefore it does not need any cuttings, as there is no any illegal part on the human body.
The new 2012 Somali constitution outlawed all forms of FGMC. In line with the constitution, a policy was finalized and translated to Somali both in Puntland and Somaliland. A draft decree in Puntland has been finalized, while in Somaliland it is waiting consensus from religious leaders for approval.
Do we accept the sunnah or do we have to accept the total abandonment? And actually we all agree that after the fatwa, which will be done in November 9th, which will be a milestone for the FGM policy during its approval, coming out with a policy that shows the total abandonment of FGMC. That is where MOFSA is standing. We are now already done with the final draft of the policy and we are waiting for the fatwa in November.
Immediately after 2010, when this government came to power, we have taken tough action against female genital mutilation and cutting. Ministry of Justice, together with Ministry of Women and Social Affairs, have developed policy, and they will bring it to the Parliament, which will be debated, and if approved, it will be taken as law when the right time comes.
Innovative methods such as a communication strategy titled Sahala, promoting the intact Somali girl, has been effective in the community, leading to change in beliefs and behavior. The young people have used social media like Facebook, mobile phones, and community caravans, which has facilitated intergenerational dialogues on FGMC abandonment.
When we did the community event, there were young people who attended and they were and the young men were saying, I want to marry a woman who is not infibulated.
We have got the sense that the changes are possible. The changes need to be sustained, and continuing to work the way we are working, you will be seeing more and more communities declaring that they will stop from the harmful practices.
One thing that I'm 100% sure of and confident is when the Somali people say that they're going to do it, they will do it.